Hi guys, so today I want to try out the Heartfelt Creations Wall Poppy collection I picked up not too long ago on Craftstash. I'll have it linked in the description box if it's still available there, or possibly some other spots. And those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase times those links. Having said that, for Heartfelt Creations themselves, I have a referral link that anyone can get if you want to get your own referral link and send it out to your buddies. It's for $20 off of $40 if you use that referral link, and only if you're a first-time shopper on their or with them, I guess, on their site. So yeah, I'll have that link there too. But again, that's a referral link, not an affiliate link. Okay, so generally, a lot of times when I first work with like a set like this, I kind of like to use the ones that are already pre-made that are in there. And then also I wanted to try out the butterfly, large butterfly set that I picked up not too long ago either. So let me put this stuff here. Let's see, I'm just kind of... So we have the wild poppies, we have the stamp and the die set, and then the flower former, which is going to be awesome. You just pop it in there. Sometimes you still add a little bit of extra like dimension, like push it down the center or something, but generally this gives you all the like the texture that you want on your flower. This is the wild poppy bouquet. It's more of a flat piece. Where is it? Like this. I don't know if you can see, it's just more something you color in, and then like you saw there on this one they added poppies on top, so that's really nice. And so it has a little vase and things. So this is the whole collection, so it's all there. And then the wild poppy accents, which give you like a corner piece and a couple of little things you can pop here and there. I love the little like buds. So cute. And then the die for that, and the die is nice and intricate, which I love. So when you cut it out, it cuts out all these little pieces, so they're not just like a solid piece, which is really nice. And then it came with these stems, which are very interesting. I don't know if I'll ever use these, but I have them, so we'll see. I'll put those there. For now, did we look at the paper last time? I must have gone through it. Look at that. How cute. So here they are with the stems on them. Again, very bulky as far as your card's gonna go, but that's really cute. I like the way they did it, kind of artsy with I'm thinking of you. The of is back there. And then it gives you some info. Whenever you pick up something like this, like the one it all type bundles, it gives you info as far as maybe making the card they showed you there, the info sheet there. And then also, I'm sorry, it's a little quiet because everyone's sleeping right now. I'm talking a little bit quieter. They just came out with a cute little fairy collection, which is really sweet. But anyway, I don't know when you guys are going to see this video, but I've had a lot of people telling me that HSN is going to have free shipping on the 12th, which would be Sunday. And then people told me they're going to have a craft cart on June 13th, which is Monday, which isn't typical, but I know they're having like clearance Crafters Companion stuff. I don't know, guys. I haven't heard anything about that. It's just a weird Crafters Companion kind of clearancey stuff here and there shows. I don't see why they would have free shipping on Sunday on craft items, but then also have a $5 cart on Monday. Those seem kind of weird, but I don't know. So hopefully that's the case. I don't have any clue. As always, I wish I knew. Okay, so on this side here we have this beautiful red paper. Look at that red, it's so pretty. And then we have these little tags that I do have the dies to cut out, which is awesome. If we do use them, I'll show you those dies in a minute. This is the same as the red with the script, but in a black. And then this is the other side, which has 6x6 papers. Super cute. Oh, look at this one. Oh, so pretty. And then this one has like beige paper with the beautiful writing, a little bit of teal on that paper. This one has more of a lighter peachy red color. 6x6s, but also 4x6s, or 4x5.5 or something, because these little label pieces down here take from there, unless you stamp on that and use that as part of your card too. I don't know. These guys you just cut out with the dies, which is awesome because they're ready to go. And that's why it's a lot of times I love picking up the whole one it all, because if I pick up part of it, I'll have dies for some things, but I won't have dies for the other things, because this has the whole like set in it, you know what I'm saying? So if you only have one set of dies, you might not have the ones that cut out like the accent pieces, these guys or whatever. Green, and then over here has that beautiful border. I know it's hard to get in frame. Really pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm usually the type that picks up 2 paper pads, so I might have to go back and grab another one of these because this is really gorgeous. Look at those colors. Okay, look at that. So what I was thinking is of using the large butterfly and then putting some flowers on top of it. So like this guy. I don't think I'm gonna stamp it. I think if anything I'll just cut it out. And this guy is big. Let me see. I think I might have measured it the first time I showed it to you guys. It is like 5 3/4 by almost 5. So what I'm gonna do is probably cut a piece out of vellum. Oh, that's right. There's actually a few different pieces here. Okay, so let me see. There's 3 pieces. I'm gonna be very careful with this. I'm gonna be very careful, and then this cuts out its own edge, so it has its own thing going. This little thin guy also cuts out its own edge. And then we have the larger one in the back. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this. Vellum, I think. Why not? Oh, vellum. Let me think about how I want to arrange this and where I want to cut it out from. I do want to use like maybe a metallic paper. Metallic papers are so like obviously hard to see through. Something maybe this should be metallic, this should be vellum, and this should be pattern paper. Yes, let's do that. So I'll grab some gold paper with this. I'll grab some kind of vellum, and then this one will probably be a pattern paper, maybe from the paper pack. I'm gonna grab a 6-inch card base because this is big, so we need to put that on something. And then I'll probably just cut some of the accent pieces from this using the dies. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some of these things to the side. So, mirror card, gold mirror. And since I just woke up, I'm gonna face it that way so you don't see me that much. But okay, we're gonna cut that one from that. This is just white vellum. I have colored vellums, but for today I'm just gonna use this white vellum. It's tonic. I'll cut that one. And then this guy, I have a 6-inch card base. This guy. Oh, it's so tough to pick like a pattern paper to cut from because when you cut into that, you're cutting something else, right? And it's like, no. But I wonder how much of this little guy you'll see if we cut it from like this, you know? Because I do kind of want to bring in the little poppies, something fun. So I think I'll cut this from here. So all I'm going to do is open up this paper pad. I think that'll be fun. And it's probably going to be obviously hard to see them, but I think it's a sweet pattern. So, or even the black side would be really striking. But I'll go ahead and cut this out. And I'm just using my scissors, obviously, but you can always take it out and use your guillotine or your trimmer. And then I probably will guillotine the next part, because the next part, how big is this guy? I mean, if we put him on here, you know, we can make him stick off the side, huh? I really am liking like this pattern. So what I'm going to do with this one is use the guillotine because I want it to be a little more exact and nice. I would like to layer this up, but I have a feeling I don't really want to trim anything away from this because it's so pretty. So it's just going to be a whole card front. Oh, but you know what? If this is so much green and then green, how about we put them on this one just so have that little pop of pink. So let's use that one. And I'm just going to use my guillotine here. And a lot of times I eyeball it, I'm like, oh, where kind of, it's basically at 6 inches. So I'm going to measure it at 6 inches, and that should cut what I need pretty nicely, yeah. And then 6 inches this way too. On some of the other ones, I don't know why I am looking at the paper instead of just using the measuring guides, because obviously if there's 3 of them going this way, that means they're 4 inches each, you know, or whatever. And I'm still like eyeballing things. That's the paper we're going to use in the background. So let me cut these pieces out and we'll have those. So I'll just roll these through, you know, my die cutting machine. And I'll just give you the measurements on this, and people still ask me a lot of times, does that fit through this or that? So I give you the guys the measurements on how big this is. So it's too big for the marquee. I'll just say that right now, just off the top of just looking at it. Oh, you know what? I want it this way. The flowers are going in a certain direction. So cute. Okay, I'll be right back with all my 3 layers. You know what? I was just running through this guy, and I think we should give him some texture. I'm a little bit scared because of his little ears, his little antenna, but Why not? If it destroys it, then I'll just do it again. You know what I'm saying? If it messes up his little antenna too much, because that is a little bit dangerous. We'll see. I'll run this through, and if it tears up his little ears, knew there wasn't much pressure there. Hold on. I don't think that did anything, but if it's just a little texture, yeah, you know what? That was very little pressure, but that's okay. I gave it a little something. I might just leave it there for one more second. Add one scrap of paper and do it again. So let's try it one more time, just to give a little more pressure. Again, I don't want to do too much because I don't want to hurt my antennas. Oh, that's perfect. So give it a little texture, and that's good. Okay, I'm going to cut out my top layer, the gold layer. So for this guy, I'm just going to clean it out, maybe before, excuse me. Sorry, I got a little something in my throat. So before I pop it out, I'll get as many pieces out as I can, because this stuff is pretty delicate, this gold paper. And then if there's anything left in there, I'll take it out. But you can kind of see in here without removing everything, what all might be still there. Okay, and then I'll pop it out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just pop this little guy out, and then just finish cleaning it up. And sometimes some of the pieces will still stay in the die, so that helps out too. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Look at that. Someone is awake. Okay, I'll finish cleaning out just whatever little pieces are in here. Wow. Just gorgeous. Okay. So these are my layers for this little pretty guy. And then this one. Aw. I didn't know how many different pieces there are, because this one in the back, to be honest, it probably isn't even necessary. And if I really wanted to, I can probably even cut it down to be as small as this guy. So we'll see how that looks. But for now, let me bring my card base over. I am going to go ahead and just glue this down, straight down. Where is my glue bottle? I cleaned up yesterday. Oh, and then one of my friends here had sent me these little caps, and they were for syringes, but since I lost my glue bottle, I take a little pause, so I put that on there, and it's helped keep it covered. So there we go. Okay. And I'm going to debate if I need that whole background piece. I feel like maybe I should trim it down to like the smaller butterfly piece. Like maybe just the one that I did the vellum with. I don't know. So if we went just vellum again, I mean not just vellum, but the green that's behind the vellum, I think it would make it a little more delicate. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to run this piece again, but with this piece. And that way I just have this more delicate piece, and I'll probably cut off the little head. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to run it through like this. I mean, look, it's just the smallest amount difference. I don't know. But I'll be right back. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's so cute. I mean, if you wanted to, I guess you could still use this as a piece in the background somewhere. But this makes a really nice card base, the larger one. Sorry, not this one, the one that cuts the larger one. But for right now, look at that. So much more delicate. You can still see all the different colors and layers. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And actually, probably will just keep the antenna too. Why not? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so you know what? Just kind of thinking about what I want to do. I'm going to put a little glitter on this just to be a little more artsy, a little more fun. Oopsie, I just dropped a bunch of scraps of paper. All the little bits that were here I got in my hand and I put them on here and I forgot and I moved that and just dropped them all. Oh well. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of glue. And you can put this on a sponge. That's a lot of times what Heartfelt Creations folk do. But I'm just going to put it on the very edge like this. And probably on the little antenna. And just very carefully, I'm just kind of going on here. You know, get some on here. And in a nicer way. And this glue does dry. We're set up kind of fast, so I will do this in a way that's a little faster than what I'm doing right now. And where is my little shovel? Here it is. And I'm putting on top of this just in case any of this comes off the side, which I'm sure it will. So I'm just going to go around and just spoon glitter on that. So I'll have a little something. And I'm going to go around the whole body, okay? So I did that one wing. I'll do this edge, this edge, this edge too, and I'll be back. So I just funneled that back in. let this dry. Just a little something. I mean, it's probably going to be just barely noticeable. Once it dries, it'll be clear. Right now it's still white with the glue. Put this over here. And let's look at this. Like I said, what I'm going to do is just cut out some stuff that's already ready to go. So, what I was thinking is something like this. So I'll get the dye that goes with that. Is that the Wild Poppy Accents? No. It's this other one. Where are we? Okay, the Wild Poppy Bouquet. And then I'll see if that works. If it doesn't, you know, we'll do something else or whatever. But for now, it's this one. And so I'll cut, you know, I'll just fussy cut into this area and then just put that on there. And what's really nice about Heartfelt Creation dyes, you can see right through them, and then they cut out all this little excess stuff. So I'll just quickly fussy cut into this and then run it through so it's nice with the dye. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? How about this guy? That must be one of the other... just a little something you can pop in the back. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do that one too. That we have a few things going on. So I'll get this guy that's all in green, and then this pretty lady right here. Okay, I'll explain real quick in case you are new to these dyes. The reason, you know, everything's pretty close because the dye cuts right on the edge. So even if I trim away really close to the image, it doesn't matter because this is going to cut right there anyway. So that's why they can put so many on the page and it's okay. You know, they're just so close. That edge where it cuts. All my pieces. I don't know that this is dry yet, so I don't really want to stick that together yet, but the kids are waking up, so what I'll do is I'll stick this one to this one for now. I'm not going to stick down the antenna. I think it looks fun just leaving them kind of gossamer-like, so I'm just going to put a little bit here, and I know that gold piece doesn't quite cover that whole section, so I'm just putting it in a way that's kind of fun. And then I'll stick this down, of course, but not quite yet, just in case that glue is wet. And then we have our pieces. Like I said, these cut right on that line that you see, that's where it cuts, this inside, so that's why it can be very, very close. Fussy cutting to get this out first. Oopsie. Oh, there we go. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I'll tuck that in the back somewhere. I don't know that I'm going to put a sentiment on it today because I don't really know what I want to use it for yet. But, you know, I could take one of the little tags that's in the paper kit, you know, in the paper pack, and just stamp whatever stamp I want to use for the sentiment and then just pop it on. But let me let that sit for just a minute as far as that glue. It should be drying pretty soon here. Look at that, you guys. So my plan was to kind of put that on there. We'll see. And I'll be right back. It feels a little bit drier. And then this set, actually, it has a flower that's just the bud that you can pop on there to make it more dimensional, like I had mentioned. So, you know, I could definitely cut that out if I wanted to. Add another little bit of dimension there. So for now we have these guys. And if I have this guy in here, actually, let's see. Kind of just wanted to put this, oh my goodness, that's a lot going on. I kind of do like it facing this way though. Oh yeah. So a lot of this is covered up, but you know what? Maybe we should also put some glitter on this. Sorry guys, I have something in my throat this morning. No, nothing new. I have that in my throat every morning. But I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there. A little bit on here, just on those little tips. Like I said, not much of this is going to show. I don't know exactly how much will actually show, but just a little something on there, on there. Let some of that soak in. So cute. There. And while I have this out, I might as well put some over here, maybe in the very center. And then maybe on this little guy, since we put it on the other, something like that. I don't know. Okay, I'll just wait for those to set up just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Start layering stuff up. So I'm gonna put this here. But I'm also going to put, I think, dimensionals on my butterfly that way. And I'll kind of leave that one sticking up a little bit. You know, I like to leave things so that they're have a little movement to them. You can even put a dimensional on your little bud if you want to keep it up. And then this guy, I'm going to put some dimensionals on him. And then something like that. And then even more dimensionals on this guy. So let's see. So I'll get some dimensionals on this guy. More here up the top than anything. Like I might even stack 2 right there. And that way when I come in with my flowers, they can be dimensional too. But not super, super. And then I'll put a little glue on the bottom of this one. He's going to be sticking out a little bit, so I don't know exactly where. But what I'm trying to do is give it some dimension. And then this guy can be like in here. Oh yeah. So see, this wing's higher up, this one's a little bit lower, and then right there, and then this part can stick down. And I'm going to get some dimension again. I might double some up, whatever it is I need to do. I might even glue this down right here and then have this a little bit more dimensional. So like if there's that, and then maybe a couple pieces on this. I don't know if I should put 1 or 2 on that one. Yeah, that's okay. That's a little trick I learned from Heartfelt Creations themselves, because a lot of times she'll put different amounts of dimension here and there, so it just gives it different like levels. It looks really nice. So that's stuck on that little wing. That's there, and that's there. And that is my card for today. I love it. And then, like I said, once I get a sentiment, I'll probably maybe tuck it right in here and here. You know, it just depends on what you're doing, if it's a tag or just a word or whatever. But that is my card for today. Super happy with it. So pretty. I think I might have glued these 2 together. There we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have links in the description box as appropriate. Images coming up. And yeah, so yeah, as far as H said, I don't know. I'm sorry. I do know that Craft Stash has a magazine sale this weekend, which I didn't know anything about. And I literally made 3 magazine videos on Friday for you guys, so I let one go already. I'll probably release another one later today and another one tomorrow, so kind of funny. It worked out. One of the magazines is sold out though, so that's a bummer. An indigo blue one, but that's okay. Either way, I'll have the video there for you guys to check out. You can substitute with other things you have in your stash, right? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye now.